Hello, everyone out there. We are back. Unfortunately, Miss Barker, Yvonne Barker, and Jonathan Young are unable to join us, but we still have the exciting David Wells here with us. So
Yay!
I'm trying.
he said he's trying. Well, we're not. We're trying to not. Well, me. I guess it's me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, own it, Chris. Own it.
We're trying to hold on.
Take a couple steps back. So listen, we had some really good, robust conversation a few minutes ago. With Jonathan and Jonathan and I, we're friends, so we can go back and forth like that. And he should know by now that I'm still going to be the same person I was the last time he had a conversation.
Of course.
David, really, I think they need to get a room, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's Chicago and that New York mix.
So Wendy, any questions for David?
I have some questions for David.
Yes, Miss.
Are you doing any online dating, David?
No, I don't do that.
You don't do that. Okay. All right. So some of my questions were kind of about that. So
no, you can ask me a question in reference, but I think some people have watered it down, and a lot of people are getting hurt and things of that sort. My natural standpoint is that go out and meet somebody the old-fashioned way. That's for this new millennial kids. These new millennial kids can get on that, and they got that plenty of fish and all that. I mean, there have been which some cases that we have worked. Setting people up and robbing them to want to meet and all that. Yeah, I don't play with that online stuff.
We did an episode about fraud and things like that, but
fraud, fishing, catfishing, and
another level.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. This is what all the ladies want to know.
Okay. I'm going to try to answer as best as I stated. Again, I'm going to make this statement always. My answer is not the best answer. It's just an answer.
It's your answer, though. That's what counts.
Yes, right. Okay. So, in your opinion, based on your friends or yourself personally, where do men over 50 hang out? In Atlanta, I should say, in the Atlanta area.
Cigar bars. A lot of them do. Yeah, a lot of them do the cigar bar thing now. They do the cigar bar lounge, and a lot of the guys, they ride motorcycles, and they do like the parks and things of that sort, especially in the summertime. But cigar bar, I don't smoke cigars, so I can't stand them. I can't stand cigars.
Yeah, I don't know if I can hang there, but we said we should try it.
It's a place to which a lot of guys, because they have big screen TVs, definitely that. I want to say it's the club setting, but like grown folks. It's called Grown Folks on Old National, and that's 35 and up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to stretch it.
That place is still open?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yes. If you want to stretch your legs a little bit, because some people don't want to be stiff. You know what I mean? They still want to be able to dance and move and things of that sort. So grown folks, I remember Harrison's on South Harrison Road in Stone Mountain.
Yeah.
That was a very
that was a place.
Right. That was but see now they've started catering to these new millennial and I don't do the club thing but I will go to grown folks every once in a while because everybody in there is grown.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about dipping.
No. You could keep in. They're playing our music. They're playing our music. You know what I'm saying? So that's, but you don't go every single week. You don't go every single day.
You don't want to be a regular.
You just go every once. Right.
Okay.
But that, cigar bars, definitely sports events, definitely basketball and football events, things of that sort. Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good advice.
And I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna give you the other one, church. So.
Oh, church. Okay.
It's not many at my church.
Mine, Wendy, most of the men there are married.
Yes, at mine too. So
they're married.
Oh, okay.
What church do you attend, David? Can you tell us?
I used to go to Impact Church. There's a place called Impact Church of Sullivan Road.
Okay. Okay,
like,
shout out
yeah.
to Impact Church. Okay. Where all the single men hang out.
Is that what?
I don't know.
Okay.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, let me ask you this, since
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can't do the online dating question. So what is it about a woman that you find most attractive? We're talking non-physical though, Dave.
Non-physical.
Non-physical.
And I want to, in reference to non-physical, and I'm gonna be straight up with this one. Non-physical, you have to have good characteristics, very, very good characteristics. You have to know how, you have to know how to be subtle, but have to know how to be spontaneous. You feel what I'm saying? Be subtle, spontaneous, and more or less fact. I don't want to see that person always coming and you just laying in the bed with that house thing on your head. I don't want to see that. Nah. I want you to be up and about, especially when you get into our aspect of things. You don't have to run a marathon. You don't have to do that. I don't care about that. You don't have to run a marathon. You just have to be up and about and moving. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, because we're over that aspect of half a century. So just be active. So the non-physical aspect of it is definitely, have some type of motivational aspect about it, because you got some females that now are 20, 21, 22, they don't even know what a gym looks like. They just think just because they're young and they're vigilant, things, oh, okay, but that's going to start wearing down.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah,
it's funny. Now you lead me to another point there, David, with that.
Go ahead.
Chris, I know you're dying to ask the question.
What's that?
What's that?
About the 22-year-olds. Okay, so one of the questions that Chris had written in the was, do you prefer to date women who are younger?
I have. No, we're not going down 22 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 55, ready to be 56. So I give you my age. I have no qualms.
You look good.
I'm trying. I try. You know what I'm saying? I played sports all my life. So if at my age, in reference to 55, going into 56, you have to be at least 40, 45. You feel what I'm saying? And up.
Okay, so you got the 10 year.
Yeah, 10 year tenure in reference to that. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing about it in reference, because, and I'm gonna say it the best way and I'm gonna say it the cleanest way. I mean, a lot of younger women, I want sexual activity 20 times a day. Okay, no. It's not about the aspect of a man. Now, I've come to my mindset to where in which I don't want that 20 times a day, because
wait a minute, so
what's going to happen is
the women have flipped the script, because it used to be the men that wanted.
Right. But now,
they got stuff to do.
But see here, that's not everything, because here's the thing about it. I do not want to reject you later on down the line, because 20, come on. You know what I'm saying? That's why men somewhat more fact cheat. You feel what I'm saying? They cheat.
Okay.
If you have a appetite, quote unquote, an appetite that has a longevity. I'm not saying a super longevity, just a longevity, because in between that, you still have to fill that with intellect. You still have to work. You can't sit home and have ghetto love all day. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say you got things to do.
Right. You can't sit at home, because some people that have ghetto love all day are people that don't have purpose. You feel what I'm saying? They don't have anything to do. I have things to do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So if we get it in at a certain period of time, that's cool with me. If we go a period of time without doing it, that's cool with me. Because here's the thing about it: if I have your back and you have my back, the sexual aspect of it is still going to be great. It's still good as long as I know that you're a good sexual partner. I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. So I don't have to have it every day, because here's what's going to happen. If I have it every day, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm tired of her. Let me go somewhere else. Then you're gonna start doing other things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, exactly. That's why people, quote unquote, and I'm gonna say it the best way in which I know. If I started young, so my appetite is different from other men. So, you feel what I'm saying? So I started young. So when I started getting older, I want the quality standpoint of that and business all at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? So if you don't have no business, you don't have no purpose, that gets on my nerves after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
David,
I keep it in. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll ask you a question when you're done.
No, I just try to keep it in the middle of the road with that, so I don't get burnt out with a person. You know what I'm saying? Or with a woman, excuse me, not a person, but with a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I want my woman. I hate to say it like that. I want my companion to be of equal yoke and that value. We got business. We got business to take care of. When that comes up, it pops up. We're good. I'm good with it. You feel what I'm saying? I know what you can do. You know what I can do. But we don't have to do it every single day, every minute on the minute. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah, I get that.
after a while, you're gonna get tired of me, and I'm gonna get tired of you.
Yeah.
But,
You feel what I'm
you know
saying?
what? But see, that's the thing. I thought, see, this is thinking how women think. Women think
Go ahead.
that women think that a lot of women think that if they are willing to engage in sexual activity as much as the man is or more, that's what keeps him there. So now you're telling us, but
Yeah,
you're telling,
some women do think that.
no, some women do think that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, are you saying that now because you're older, or have you always been like that? Because women do think that if I'm satisfying my man sexually in every other way, and especially from the intimacy standpoint, that he's not gonna, why would he leave? He's getting what he wants.
Exactly. Why would he leave? But that's the difference between men and boys. You feel what I'm saying? Men, a real thinking man is going to have the aspect in reference to rationality, not rationale to your woman, but rationality of, okay, we're going to put things in this block goes here, there, you know what I'm saying? You're going to keep it moving.
Right. Moderation.
But, right. Exactly. There you go. Moderation. But little boys, they want to throw all their blocks up in the air at once.
They want to eat all the candy.
Exactly. They want to eat all the candy. They want to eat all the candy. There you go. And that's what makes, and then, because here's the thing about it, because the first thing that comes out of your woman is that, baby, we do it every day. And he's going to look at you and be like, just like I tell people, you have selfish cheating and you have resentful cheating. Those are the only two in this world that really matter. Selfish and resentful. Selfish is that I want all, like she stated, I want all the candy. I want it all. That's a selfish. But resentful is when you just get tired of it. You know what? I resent you. I don't care about you anymore. I'm going to go cheat, and I don't care if you know if I cheat. But selfish cheating, you're going to lie. You're going to steal, borrow, and do everything. You're going to do everything out of the box to try to, but you're going to have all your candy, but you want your main cake right here too. But resentful cheating, you don't care that person knows that you're cheating. You don't give a damn if they know that you're cheating. You're just going to just cheat and be like, whatever, I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? And those are the only two. People say, oh, there's more. No, it's just two. Resentful.
Okay, well, see, now I don't know about you, Wendy, but I just learned something. I never knew that.
Dropping knowledge on us, girl.
You know, that's.
Oh no, it's not knowledge. Like I said, it's not my way. Yeah, it's not my way. It's just a way that I've learned. You know what I'm saying? Because I've learned because I was selfish before.
Yeah, okay.
Then there was other times where I was resentful before. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't do that. I don't waste anybody's time. If I don't like you, if I don't care for you, or we don't have that compatibility, I'm moving on, because I don't want to be selfish and drag you along and waste 5, 10, 6, 7, whatever, how many years of your life, and you're wasting mine.
Oh,
you feel what I'm saying?
Dude, David, you're a good dude.
That makes sense.
It took 55 years. You know what I'm saying? It takes 55 years. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to.
Go ahead.
No. I said it took 55 years, but you get there and you know, because you want to change the structure. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go preach this to kids and things like that, they look at you like, oh, you just old. No, you got to take seriously. The family structure is broken down. There is no more mother, father, the white dog. I mean, you know, picket fence. You know what I'm saying? It's all mama's raising boys. You feel what I'm saying? And then the boys turn out to be, you know what I'm saying? Our parents are together. My parents are still together after 63 years. You feel what I'm saying? And I've learned a lot from my father. He wasn't the best of the best, you know what I'm saying? But I've watched him and my mother get in arguments. Okay, but there were arguments, you know, but I remember her back in the day, because, you know, I'm a 60s baby, just like 60s and 70s. My mom used to wear those dresses with the bows and all that. My father would go to work, but then she had to go to work also. And because, the family was getting bigger, you know what I'm saying? So they know how to do that. Now, man, please. Spandex and bonnets. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? But you know what? Older women, well, no, some older women are wearing spandex and bonnets, but I think most mature women, I know they shy away from that. That's just not,
I want you to be comfortable. We want you to be comfortable.
Repertoire. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, spandex and bonnets.
Yeah, but I want you to be comfortable. I really do want you to be comfortable, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody has to be comfortable, but nobody could have the Live the Beaver days again. Those are gone. You know what I'm saying?
Know. That's so sad. That is so sad. So
the Bill Cosby days.
I do get what you mean. My parents were married for 35 years. My mother passed on, but I get that.
Yeah. The Bill Cosby days. Right. The Bill Cosby days, all that's beautiful also. But we have to get back to those as Afro-Americans. You know what I'm saying? We do have to get back to,
but you see, to a degree, some degree. Structure. Look at you and Wendy are good examples of that. That's the structure that develops decent people. Having both parents, in the home, especially if you have males, you have boys. You definitely need to have the father in the home. Not that the mother can't raise a son, but there are just certain things that, of course. A boy needs his dad for a period. That's just simple.
Most definitely. And yes, and I was happy to have that. There's nothing like playing sports, because I did baseball, basketball, football, track, the whole nine, and seeing your parents in the stands,
right?
Cheering, and that did a lot for me. As far as when I like I said, I had my son very young. When I joined the military and things of that sort, I just, my mom was like, "When are you gonna get married?" I was like, I've never been married. I've never been married. And some people say that's a red flag, but no, it's not a red flag for me because, you know what I'm saying? I just enjoy life. I traveled the whole entire world. Period. From point to point, from the middle to the whatever. I just, you know what I'm saying? And some people that I've come across, some women that I've come across, I've seen women, from here to Dubai, to Africa, to Australia, I've seen, and everybody's the same. Everybody has that same selfish attitude sometimes in reference to it.
Are you saying
and
women
the worst
are
ones? No. The most selfish ones are the Filipinos, the Thailandians, and the Asians. Those are some selfish women.
David, we have people watching, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not just us talking. Okay?
He's just being honest. He's not trying to offend anyone out there. He is just speaking from experience. So please do not.
What I see.
Get offended. There are no generalities.
No, please don't. Please don't. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this. Yeah.
So moving on from that topic. So let me ask you about this, because money seems to always be a big issue in relationships. So tell me, how would you feel if you met someone, you fell in love, and you, for whatever reason, you never had the conversation about money, and you found out that this young lady that you fell in love with, that you wanted to marry, has like $20,000 of various debt, whether it's credit card or other debt? How would you feel about that? Because 90% of people that get married come into the relationship with large debt.
That right there is, that's, again, my structural standpoint is that I've tried to help. Can I give you an example? I'll give you an example.
Because you fallen in love with this person. You were so enamored by her. You just didn't have that conversation. And now you're at the point where you've asked her to marry you, and now you're talking.
Right. Sounds like he has a story. So
I'm getting ready to give you one. This person right here, and you're going to trip at it. I'm not going to name any names.
No, please don't.
No, I'm not. $250,000 condo. Okay. Give or take, $250,000 condo. Okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Very bad with money. $250,000 condo, but more or less the fact wanted to come from up underneath that condo. Okay. was offered to was offered to come from up underneath that condo on a payout. So in reference to that payout, was going to pay $10,000 more. Please follow me. Pay $10,000 more on the costing price in reference to the condo, so that would give that person $10,000 to $15,000 in their pocket. Okay. Then, because came to me with it and thought it was a great idea, and then came to me with this, and then stated to the fact that, oh, you don't have to find anywhere to live right off the way. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to rent you your own condo that you just bought from me for $1,000 a month for a year or so until you find your own place. Came to me and thought that was the best thing ever. Can you see the difference in reference to what I'm trying to say? And I said, okay, so this person is going to give you $10,000 more on the costing price of whatever, give you $10,000 and then charge you 12 months, $1,000. So what does that mean? You're giving the money what? Right back. Okay. So when that person gave me that scenario and was really serious about thinking about doing that, I said, oh my gosh. I could not any further. I really, to a degree, knew that at that point in time that person was horrible with money and horrible with understanding how the concept of this economical, because this person was getting ready to buy your condo, $10,000 more than the market price, and then have you rent it from them again for $1,000 more. So that means you're going to give them $12,000 back into their pocket.
Well, so they obviously were smart enough to figure that out, and that's why they offered her that.
No, they didn't figure it out. No, they didn't figure it out. I had to tell them.
No. I mean, the person
who made the offer.
That made the offer.
Yeah.
They made that offer with that intention of knowing that they were going to get their money back if they rented the condo back to her. So my question to you is, if you had wanted to, what advice would you have given her?
Oh, I gave it to her. I said, if you do that, I said, you know, some very choice aspect words. I was like, come on now. You feel what I'm saying? So in reference to your first question, money is a very, very important aspect to me in reference to that. You don't have to be Bill Gates. You don't have to be Oprah Winfrey. Just be knowledgeable in reference to money and how this thing goes. You feel what I'm saying? Because right now, as you know, and you know, as you young ladies know, it's $1,800 just for one bedroom apartment.
It is
$1,800. When we were coming up, it was $300.
I know, right? I paid.
You feel what I'm saying?
Look, I lived in New York, in Brooklyn, and I paid $200 for a studio apartment.
Exactly. And that was expensive back then, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Wow. That was expensive back then. So can you imagine now? Because some of these young men and women, they're not grasping the concept of what's going on right now. They're really not in reference to this, because they'd rather go out there and try to flex with their friends on $1,800 rent and then go out here and try to buy a Hellcat, you know, Charger for another, $600? So they're going backwards.
Yeah.
They're going backwards.
Because they don't live for the future. They live for the moment.
Right. And that moment, because see, I'm not going to offend anybody, because nobody, where I came from in my agency, because I'm going to give it to you again, we had the old pension. When I came in in 1995, I came in under the old pension. Okay. They offered us the 401k plan 2 years after that, 1997. Okay. They came to our roll call and they offered that to us in reference to that. So you had people that were there before me. I had people there were way before me. When I seen people sign away the old pension plan for a 401k plan, they're still working. I'm not. I'll just give you that. I'll give you that one right there.
Oh,
so
yeah,
the future
get pensions anymore. They don't even offer pensions anymore. Well,
they don't.
Exactly. Very few companies. Yeah, very few companies.
But why would you sign it away? Yeah. But why would you sign it away?
They didn't understand what they had, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't.
Exactly. So
Unfortunately.
now a good
You gotta
majority of them,
educate yourself.
yeah, but now a good majority of them have to work to their 62, 63, just to get the Social Security and things of that sort, to where in which I stopped at 54 and I'm enjoying everything I want to do. I'm not trying to brag about it. I just, what you were talking about, the longevity of it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Because at that point in time, I was in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Uh-huh.
know anything about 401k plan, but I do know how to collect the pension. I do know that part.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
sure.
let me ask you another question. Then, Wendy, you can, if you have some more questions you want to ask David, please go ahead.
Yeah.
One more question. We were talking about this. Has a woman ever said directly to you, "You are not my type"? And if she did, how did that make you feel?
Of course, and to a degree, that doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't hurt my feelings, because everybody has their type. Everybody has their. It doesn't make a difference how smart you are, whatever, or decent looking, whatever. Some men and women, you could be the most gorgeous woman in the world, and if I look at you and we start talking, I can say, no, she's not my type. You feel what I'm saying? And vice versa with me. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa with me. So no, you can't take that as a downfall, kick in the face, or whatever, because not everybody's compatible. You feel what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right. Absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Not everybody's compatible.
On that point, David, actually, I did, I asked you what you found most attractive about a woman, non-physical, right? So now I want to flip it. What do you find most repulsive? What turns you off?
What turns me off?
Yeah, like
bonnets. Bonnets.
You talking about now you're talking about the physical aspect?
You can go physical if you want. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Physical aspect, what turns me off, because I'm a foot man. If you have ugly feet, whew.
Oh, you're a foot guy.
Yes, I'm a foot man. Okay. If you can't wear sandals, I'm gonna die.
That's interesting,
The
right?
death, not the death.
Because you take into consideration. You thought I was gonna say something else.
I thought you was going all over.
No, I'm gonna stay simple. It's them feet. If them feet,
Interesting. So
yes.
gotta be pedicured.
Oh
no,
yes,
girl, he's
yes.
talking about those corns. You
I know all of that, but I know
a pedicure is not gonna help all those corns.
This is true. So she got ugly feet. If she got ugly feet, David, it's a deal breaker for you, is what you're saying.
Ooh, it's a deal. It's hard. It's very hard. It's very, very, very hard.
Wait a second.
It's very.
Wait a second. So what movie was that? Boomerang. Remember?
Boomerang.
Eddie Murphy. I will never forget that.
He lifted up the covers.
Yes. Fine as wine, but them feet are like whatever. As a matter of fact, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I had
that a lot, actually. The foot thing.
Oh yeah, I had a partner. Yeah, I had a partner. He was engaged to was going to get engaged with a young lady. She was a lawyer, the whole nine, beautiful. I seen her picture, but when he showed me her feet, I was like, ooh. And he cut that off. He cut that engagement off. He said he couldn't do it.
You made him cut off a relationship.
I didn't make him do anything. No. I didn't make him do anything. He did himself, because he's just like me. He said, well, he about it. He said, well, I couldn't do it. He said, I couldn't do it, bro. I was like, wow, are you serious? He pictures. I was like, ooh.
She's sleeping, lifting up the covers, looking at her feet.
Okay.
They were dating pretty.
I'm sorry.
So let me ask you this: since Chris can't get her giggle box together, I will continue while she gets a spoon.
All right.
Would you like a woman to approach you? Do you like that? If they bought you a drink or just came up to you?
You know what? Because here's the other concept, that you like who likes you. You feel what I'm saying? You like who likes you if they have the qualities and no, not all. No, I was getting ready to say to someone, you like who likes you that has all the quality standpoints that you somewhat, want. So if you're in a room and this young lady has the quality standpoints that you like, or the young man has the quality standpoints that wasn't, well, we're just doing, and she comes over and she says whatever, that's super attraction. That's super attraction right there. You know what I'm saying? Because now you have all these glitzy glamours don't even want to move. They'll sit in the corner all day with their girlfriends and look on their phone, and they'll see this guy that they like or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, how are you doing?" There's nothing wrong with that. Please believe it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with approaching a young man or whatever until he opens up his mouth and says something stupid. Then you can go your way. But right, but it's always the old-fashioned way of the man supposedly approaching the woman and making, come on, man. I mean, if you feel to the fact as a woman that you say, okay, cool, no problem, and you come to me, and if he's very receptive in reference to that, and he shows good qualities, yeah, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I have no qualms with it. I don't think that you're cheap. I don't think you're a floozy. I think that you're just like a man. What he sees, what he wants. Hey, how you doing? We put down the smooth, silky Teddy P voice on, and whatever, lean against the bar and almost fall off. You know what I mean? Trying to impress her the most. But if a woman does it, man, you might have my heart right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
But like
you like aggressive women.
Yeah, but
no, not aggressive. No, just subtle. Subtle. Yeah.
But a lot of women feel like that. Like you said, they feel like the guy's gonna think they're too forward, they're too this.
No.
Some women feel like that.
No. If as I stated, when you walk out that house and you know that you have your best face forward and you have your whatever forward and you have whatever, no, you don't have to feel that way. No, you don't have to feel that way, because men do it every day. You know what I'm saying? And they come with their high karate cologne, with their big gold medallions and their slick back shaggy do haircut, and be talking about, Jerome's in the house. You know what I'm saying? And you guys clown him all day long. And
all day long.
You guys clown him all day long, and you go back home and you still laughing at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So bottom line is we need to be more aggressive.
No, you don't. No, I didn't say aggressive.
That's not the word. Okay, more
assertive, more outgoing,
just be smooth. You know what I mean? Be like the female James Bond. You know what I'm saying?
And if you're not receptive, then so what?
You move on.
You just move on. Yeah, you just move on. Yeah. If you're the female 007 James Bond, you go up to a guy and say, hey, blah blah blah. I'm not talking about a Shanae. No, I'm not talking about that, but the aggressive and like that. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about a smooth, sophisticated woman, the woman that you are. You feel what I'm saying? The woman that your mama wrote, raised you to be. You know what I'm saying? But you go with that smoothness, and you come in and right. If you go with that smooth,
you go slide.
No, if you go with that, if you go with that smoothness, and that guy doesn't, he's not receptive, then he's probably an idiot. He's probably an idiot. But if you put your best face forward, and you know that you coming there, like you're Barry Bonds, and you're hitting it out the park, and you're coming to him smooth, and he doesn't receive it, move on, big dog, because there's somebody else that that's going to receive me just as good as you. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies, if you happen to be out at the bar and you see a gentleman that you're attracted to, just
be smooth.
Rise up.
Be smooth.
Be smooth. Walk up, sit in that bar stool next to him. Lean in. All you do is lean in with one shoulder and say, "How are you doing tonight?" I'm telling you.
Exactly. Just be smooth. That's it. Yeah, you don't have to go with that Shanae. Hey, big boy. What? No, we don't want all that. I don't want all that. No.
And then, like you said, offer to buy him a drink. Can I buy you a drink? What are you drinking?
Exactly.
And then you know what, ladies, even smoother. Don't even ask him what he's drinking. Ask the bartender what he's drinking.
100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And if he's not receptive to that, if he's not receptive to that beautiful, smooth woman that's coming up to him, then he's probably one of them buttholes. He's an a-hole. You know what I mean?
You know what? And he doesn't even have to be that he's just not attracted to her. That's
Right,
all.
right. Well, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
even put
Yeah.
too much thought in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There was no spark,
Yeah.
so and that's
Exactly.
okay. Because there's somebody
Exactly.
for everyone.
I think that's good advice, David. I think that's good
Yeah.
advice.
Well, there's a difference between a woman and a little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So listen, everyone out there, once again, we've had a wonderful evening, great conversation with David and with Jonathan. We miss him and Vonnie, but Vonnie will be back. And you know what, David, you are, as Vonnie said, you are a friend of the show. You are always welcome.
Thank
Hey,
you.
listen, everybody out there, please, we need for you to, if you enjoyed what you heard tonight, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. But you know what? We still need you to subscribe. We're trying to build up a following here because you know what? We put out some good information and it's all about relationships. It's all about being the best person that you can be as you move into this more mature stage of your life. Wendy, any parting thoughts from you?
I just want to thank David for joining us today. You got to come back. You are our
Thank you,
friend
ma'am.
and our
Definitely.
brother. We appreciate you.
I had fun. Thank you.
David,
And I felt a little more comfortable this time.
Now you bring some great energy.
Don't bite,
We love
David.
it.
We don't bite.
You bring some great energy, so we love that. We love that.
Absolutely.
And thank you.
Yeah,
You taught us some things as well. We may not have said that enough, but we're storing some stuff up in the back of our heads.
Yes.
You guys are helping me too. You're helping me pull things out, and I'm glad. I'm glad.
Oh, well, good. You know what? We women, we are good for something.
Hopefully, we're making you think a little bit about.
Of course, you are.
Women
You are.
want,
You are.
right?
You are.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
What
vice
women
versa
want.
for sure. Yeah.
Well,
No,
guys,
most definitely.
it's been wonderful. Have a great evening. And David, we hopefully will see you again in the future. Everyone out there, have a wonderful
Yes,
week
ma'am.
and be safe.
Bye.
You too. Thank you.